listening, bro? This is your history out of the Bible.
Right.
How do we identify as Israelites according to the Bible? We're not waking it up and just saying we Israel. We're finding it out through the Bible. It's documented. It's written. Thus saith the Lord. Read on.
And there shall be no might in thine hand.
There shall be no might in our hand to do what? To get our kids back. If DHS or CPS find you an unfit parent, what they gonna do? They're gonna take your kids from you. And can you obtain your kids back? No. You gotta jump through hoops. You gotta go through all different types of obstacle courses just to get your kids back. Kids that you birth, kids that you take care of, feed, shelter. But if they deem you an unfit parent, they'll take it from you. Read verse 41.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 41. Thou shalt beget sons and daughters, but thou shalt not enjoy them.
It says that we will beget sons and daughters, but we will not enjoy them. Why will we not enjoy our kids? Because of this right here. This slavery that we went through. Y'all check out the pamphlets, check out the flyers. It says what? The truth about the slavery. The truth about the so-called Mexicans. This Bible dictates and tells us what happened to our people. We are one nation of people. All right? Read.
Thou shalt beget sons and daughters, but thou shalt not enjoy them, for they shall go into captivity.
It says, but they shall go into captivity. What is another word for captivity? What is another word for captivity that our people are going through? Slavery. This is what we go through as a people. And we don't know who we are. Why? Because as verse 15 said, we did not decide to hearken unto the Bible. We didn't decide to hearken unto God's commandments. Read verse 43.
Verse 43. The stranger that is within thee shall get up above thee very high.
It says the stranger. Who is that stranger? The other nations. The so-called white man, the Chinese man, all right, the Arab. These other nations will get up above us very high. And what else will happen to us?
And thou shalt come down very low.
And we're below. We are at the bottom of the bottom as a people. Yes, we may have our own business, but we are still at the bottom as a nation. We don't make none of these laws. We have to abide by the laws that they give us. And if we don't abide by that, we will be punished for that. But whenever they break the laws and shoot us down in the streets, they get to walk away from that thing guiltless. Read on.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 44. He shall lend to thee, and thou shalt not lend to him.
So he shall lend to us, but we're not able to lend to him. What are they lending to us? What are they lending to us? Read.
He shall be the head, and thou shalt be the tail.
And thou shalt be the tail. But this could have all been turned around. This could have been turned around. Give me verse 1. This could have been turned around if we did what? Hearken unto God's commandments. We as blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, we are the Israelites according to the Bible. You got your brothers and sisters, y'all need to come chop it up with us. Give us 2 minutes of your time. Hear what we bringing out. This is all thus saith the Lord. Give me that, verse 1.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 1. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
So this is the flip side of verse 15. It says, now if you do hearken unto the commandments, if you do listen and do the things that I tell you and abide by the things that I say, what will happen?
To observe to do all his commandments.
To do all of the commandments. What are some of the commandments that our people should be keeping? Our heritage, wearing the beard, putting on the fringes. This is our heritage. Read.
Which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee on high.
The Lord would have set us on high. We wouldn't have been at the bottom as a people if we had listened to God. These are the questions that we need to have as a people. Why are we at the bottom? Why do we get shot down in the streets? Why did we go through slavery? The Bible has the answer. Read.
Thy God will set thee on high above all nations on the earth.
That does not sound like equality to me. It says he will set us on high above all nations. There's always going to be a ruling class. There's no equality on this earth right now. Who is above us? The Bible just told us. Our enemies. Give me verse 48. We're going to show you who our enemy is according to the Bible. Hey, brother, right here. Have you ever seen or heard any of this information before? You ain't never seen or heard none of this. So you never seen that pamphlet at all? Have you ever heard of your slavery being in the Bible? You heard of that before? What's your nationality then, my brother? You said you African American? That's 2 different continents. You understand that, right? That's,
So I guess you can say I'm black if that's two different continents. I guess you can say I'm black.
but black is just a color. My pants is black, but you burn. So what that make you then? It's alright if you don't know, because for many times we didn't know as a people either. For a long time, all of us brothers, we did not know who we are. We said the same thing you said. African American. Once that got debunked, we said what? Black. You know, it's colored. Anything else, like we don't know as a people. But let us show you out of the Bible who you are. All right, read what you got.
Isaiah chapter 1 and verse 3. The ox knoweth his owner,
It says an ox knoweth his owner. An ox is just a cow, right? Read.
and the ass his master's crib.
An ass his master's crib. An ox and an ass, which is a donkey. They know where they come from. They know who they are. They know who the people are. All right, read.
But Israel does not know.
It says, but Israel doth not know. Is that not what you just said? God calls you an Israelite, but he says his people don't know. I just asked you your nationality, and you look like you got some age on you, some wisdom on you, but you still said what? I don't know.
Bring it out.
But that's okay, because we're going to be here to teach that to you, all right?
So we Israelites.
We are the Israelites, yes sir, according to the Bible.
Bring it out.
We're going to show you that thus saith the Lord. Let me ask you something that most of our people do know. How did we get over here to the Americas? Say it again? By boat. That's in the Bible. Did you know that? You knew that. Say it again. Right. But did we willingly come over here by boat? Or was we forced to come over here by boat? Say it again. We was forced to come over. That's Bible prophecy. Give me verse 46 first, all right? Give me that.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 46. And they shall be upon thee.
What is that day that's going to be upon us? The curses of Deuteronomy 28. These curses that our people undergo as a people. All right, read.
And they shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder.
For a sign and for a wonder. These curses were going to be upon our people in these last days to let us know who we are according to the Bible. Now give me verse 68. Read.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
It says, and the Lord shall bring us into Egypt again. We're going to show you the definition of Egypt according to the Bible. It's just anonymous for bondage, all right? Read what you got.
Exodus chapter 20 and verse 2. I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage.
So, as I said before, Egypt is just anonymous for bondage. What is another word for bondage? You know, when somebody's in bounds and they're in bonds, what are they in? Say it again. In chains, right? This right here. That pamphlet you're looking at. Slavery, captivity, in other words. So whenever the Bible is referring to Egypt, it's saying bondage. Talking about that slavery that our people went through. Now go back to verse 68, since we got the understanding of Egypt. Read.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
Which we saying we shall be brought back into slavery again. But how you said we came over here? By boats. Let's see what the Bible say. Read.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
It says, and the Lord will bring us back into bondage, into Egypt, into captivity, slavery again. But how? With ships. This is Bible prophecy. What you just answered is Bible prophecy. Us coming over here to the land of Americas, the Hispanics, the natives, this is all Bible prophecy to let us know that we are the Israelites in these last days. All right, read.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee.
By the way whereof God spake unto us. All through the west coast of Africa, we were all shipped out to various parts of this earth. All right, read.
Thou shalt see it no more again.
That thou we wouldn't see no more again was our homeland. Many people mistake it for what? Africa. It's on that same land, but particularly it's Jerusalem. Thus said Galatians 4. All right, read.
Thou shalt see it no more again. And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies.
It says, and there ye shall be sold unto your enemies. God is telling us something right now. He said you will be sold unto your enemies. Who were we sold to as a nation of people? Say it again. Who are we sold to as a nation of people? You ain't gotta whisper it, bro. They ain't out here. We were sold to the so-called white man.
Shalom, Israel. This is Bishop Nathaniel. I want you to know that you can view all our Sabbath classes live on IUIC TV. That's right, I said on IUIC TV. Download the app today. Shalom.
We used to scream black power while heroin was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission, minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold, from Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are how men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.